Who's the highest paid quarterback in the NFL right now?
Dak.
Should not be him.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you who was the highest paid.
It's the guy you fantasized about.
That's how we make it personal. It's cool.
It is
we can handle that.
It is Dak. And why am I paying Jalen $10 more million per year than that?
Because Jalen's more decorated than Dak.
Is he better right now?
Right now, no.
Will he be better in the next 5 years?
That's
through the next 5 years. That's why you would pay him.
That's what you asking yourself. That's why you got the brain trust in here. Like, the worst thing that can happen to the Eagles right now is if he decides to ask for money right now. Now, how are you going to slow play it? Do you pay him?
You just say no.
No, you don't just say no.
Sure you do.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
If he asks for $70 million per season, I'm drafting a quarterback pretty early because I know where this is going.
Well, you
70?
You figure out a way to slow play this, and you figure out what you're going to do, if you're going to pay him or not. But he'd be well within his rights to ask for that money. He would be well within his rights.
And I think the Eagles will be well within their rights to say no.
They're not going to say no.
All right, I'm going to make this very clear. If Jalen Hurts requests a contract worth $70 million per season, you think the Eagles will give it to him?
I didn't say they were going to give it to him, but they're not going to tell him no.
But Hugh, this is semantics.
It's not semantics, Joe.
Do you think the Eagles would sign Jalen Hurts to an extension right now worth $70 million per season?
I think if Jalen asked for $70 million, the Eagles would figure out a way to try to stall him out instead of trying to pay him. Now, you're asking me. I'm telling you what I'm saying. They don't want to pay him. They probably don't want to pay him that money.
Well, they'd be crazy
because it's up in the air with everything that's up in the air. What it is. But he's your most decorated quarterback. And if you want to sit here and say Dak is a better quarterback, okay, but Dak took his team to how many playoff wins Dak got in his career?
But why would I make him? If the Cowboys shouldn't have paid Dak.
That's the Cowboys. That's not my problem. That's the Cowboys' problem.
But Jalen at 70 becomes my problem.
But Jalen, what has Jalen done? See, this is the thing that you have to understand. I remember when this all happened. Kirk Cousins was the catalyst for all of this. And I will never forget the conversation that we had with Thomas Dimitroff when this happened, because Matt Ryan was up next for his contract. Thomas Dimitroff said verbatim, Kirk Cousins screwed it up for everybody because he got the guaranteed money. Yeah. And this is when, then you had the Deshaun Watsons and all the other cats came behind that. It doesn't matter. See, this is the thing that people don't realize, and you have to realize. Don't matter what Dak did or if Dak's better or not, whatever. Jalen's more accomplished.